Whoa, this is the Yewllusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth down here at Zuma Beach. Guess it's time for another single father video while it's all fresh and raw. All right, so we got ourselves into the lifeboat. We're taking care of ourselves. We're doing the best to just take care of our space suit, our mental space, but more importantly, our little one, right? We focused on taking care of the little one, providing structure, letting the little one know that everything's cool, man, even though it's not. So that gets to the this next spot, which is, look, our job is to promote mom to the little one, is to promote mom, to fully, like, how killer was it over there? Like, all positive energy in any aspect relating to mom. Getting them fired up to go spend the day with mom, getting them fired up to spend the night with mom, picking them up, being like, how was it with mom? Do you have a great time? What'd you do? Full positive energy. Now, this might seem like what you don't want to do, because really, the scene with mom's gnarly, but not for the little one. See, the little one, that's mom. You've got to promote mom in the most positive, upbeat way. So we've already established that when we're talking to mom right now, we're just keeping it to the schedule, keeping it to basic things involving the little one. No need to get involved with any other aspect about what it is. It's the milk's been spilled. So we're moving forward, and I think this video is, now that we've got ourselves in the lifeboat, we've got our little one in the lifeboat, we're stabilizing the situation. Now you gotta feel the pain, man. Now you gotta feel the pain. And what I mean by that is, you gotta give yourself time and space to not be okay. And just not be okay. And you don't need to sit in there a long time. You just need to allow yourself to have that space. And what I work on a lot is to allow it to be, right? To bring it in, to like go to the pain, whatever it is, the betrayal, the loss, the sadness, whatever it is. This is not an easy time as a newly single parent, especially if it's been done to you, if that makes any sense. But it takes two to tango, right? So we're not victims here, but we're allowed to occupy the pain space. And I think it's super important that we go and feel the feelings. Now, what I do is I go in and I let the dark, sad, bummed, angry, whatever feelings I take them on. And the minute I take them on and feel them, it's like you almost have put them into a confined space. And then my next move is to let God in, to let God occupy that space and kind of do a little bit of like replacement, if you will. So because the feelings are sort of here, they're lingering in the subconscious, they're in the background, the minute we've got them in a box, the minute we've got them in a space where we're feeling them, we're experiencing them, then we can replace them. But if we don't have them coordinated into a spot and a time, we can't replace them. They're just sort of bouncing around out there ready to attack. So what you want to do is, when you're having these feelings, you want to get a hold of them and you want to replace them with God concepts. And that's love, forgiveness, empathy. You might not be getting any love and empathy returned to you, but that's none of your business. Your business is about you and what you're about. Because let me tell you, talking to the ex right now, oh boy, not fun. It makes me feel doesn't make me feel good. But your point is not to lash out, not to do anything negative. Try to stabilize the situation. But ultimately, like when I get off the phone, I feel pretty crappy. So I gotta go into a proactive mode, and I gotta feel those feelings, and I gotta replace them with God. And what's God all about? God's all about love, man. And what's love all about? Love's all about forgiveness, empathy, healing, all of these things. We're in a difficult patch of reality right now, but we can't run from it, you see, because then we're not taking care of ourselves. This goes back to video 1. We got to take care of ourselves so that we can be there for the little. The little, we can't have a bunch of stuff in the subconscious or the background waiting to ooze out when little needs us most. You get what I'm saying? So part of the self-care was to stabilize the situation with little. Make sure little feels stoked, make sure little loves mom, make sure that whole thing's going on. And then once you're doing that, you gotta gain some space for yourself, and you gotta allow yourself, look, man, nothing wrong with taking a little time and crying, man. Nothing wrong with taking a little time and yelling too. Go yell at the moon or something, but go take your time for yourself and get your feelings in a space where you can replace them with good, positive vibes. I know it seems difficult right now, but the one thing we can't do is live in resentment and anger and hostility. Let me tell you, dude, the mind is moving all the time, and it's gonna constantly come, and it'll be there when you're brushing your teeth, like, what happened? What happened, man? And you kind of move around because you're kind of doing stuff, but there becomes these times when you're just sitting with yourself, and that's the time to go and feel the feelings and replace them with God and love and empathy and forgiveness and compassion and all the good, and fill that, because you can't stay in the dark. You can't stay in the bad feelings, man. But you can't pretend that this is all right. This sucks, man. This is a crappy place to exist, and it's okay for it to be as such. Look, it's like going to the beach. There's sand. What are you gonna do? It's gonna get in your shoes. It's gonna get on you. It's gonna get in your stuff. If you don't want sand in your stuff, don't go to the beach, right? So this is the risk we take when we have these relationships and we have children. We're at the beach, man, and there's sand and everything. It's gnarly. But don't pretend you're not at the beach with sand all over your stuff. You gotta accept the sand and get it off you. Get to where there's no sand, and then brush the sand off, and then sweep the sand up and put it in the sand and let the sand go. You get what I'm getting at here? It's super important. Like right now, that's what I'm doing. I gotta go pick the little one up from school in a little bit. I was feeling it. I sat and I was doing that thing. I was replacing the bummer vibe with God, and I'm like, this is video number 3, right? It's super important, man. We don't run from our feelings. If we run from our feelings, they're gonna get to us eventually, and they're gonna get to us when we can't control them, i.e. situational, right? You're gonna be talking to the ex about the kid, and you're gonna lose your mind. Or your little one's gonna need you to be super strong about something, and you're gonna not be able to be there, or you're gonna get frustrated. So the point is to really clear yourself so that when you have to deal with this new reality, you're not bringing a bunch of baggage with you, right? That the point is not to bring the baggage around. It's anytime you've got the baggage, it's to take the baggage off your shoulder, look at it, and put it down, and lighten up, man, and lighten up. It's super hard, man. It's challenging times, people. Challenging times. It's no joke, but it's all about the little one. It's all about our little ones. They need us to be solid, centered, loving, kind, promoting mom. promote mom. It's their mom. Would you let anyone disparage your mom? No, you wouldn't. So why would you disparage your little one's mom? It's what we can't do. We've got to be super pro mom right now. It's counterintuitive. I know you got a lot going on inside. But for our little one, it's always got to be mom's rad. We love mom. Mom's beautiful. Mom's cool. Mom, mom, mom. All right? They'll figure it out eventually. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's the Yewllusion signing off from here at the beach. Boy!